Good afternoon, and welcome to another segment of the Werff Report for April 5th. Keep America vigilant. 24. Panic. Joe Biden announces a new rule aimed at protecting members of the deep state in our government from being ousted if Trump wins the election. Trump attorney John Eastman says the judge who ruled he should be disbarred repeated a material misrepresentation regarding the Electoral Count Act in her decision, all over the 2020 election. Governors declare states of emergency over Monday's eclipse, but are they doing what they did around this time in 2020 to circumvent state legislatures with the power they gained from it to change the law? A former bodyguard of P. Diddy says there may be tapes of politicians and religious leaders amid the investigation into sex trafficking. Marjorie Taylor Greene says people are asking if Speaker Johnson is being blackmailed. The country's largest producer of fresh eggs is all of a sudden hit with bird flu, resulting in 1.6 million of their laying hens being killed. Tony Blinken announces that Ukraine will join NATO as the globalists do anything they can to destabilize the country and the world ahead of the 2024 elections. And the DOJ seeks prison time for the woman who found Ashley Biden's diary. First, to the massive lawfare attacks by the deep state against their political opponents. The corrupt and unelected DOJ, which should be immediately disbanded, is now seeking prison time for the woman who found Ashley Biden's diary and sold it to Project Veritas. Amy Harris previously entered a guilty plea, which the DOJ will likely use to target James O'Keefe in the future. It's how they work. They get the little fish who can't fight them and use that to get their big fish, like with Trump. Speaking of which, Trump attorney John Eastman, who has vigorously stood up to the swamp regarding the 2020 election, is speaking out after a judge ruled he should be disbarred for his constitutional and genuine efforts. His license is currently suspended as he appeals, and the disbarment ruling must be ratified by the California Supreme Court. But Eastman says the bar attorneys doctored a court ruling in their documents, in stating that a court had ruled that the Electoral Count Act was constitutional, which is not true. The judge then repeated the misrepresentation in her decision. Just goes to show, anyone who questions the 2020 election will be silenced, and if that doesn't work, the deep state will come after you with all of their power and everything they have to destroy you. The deep state is Hitler, folks, and they don't hate Jews, they hate freedom. What's more is that Capitol Police have now subpoenaed Eastman for all communications he's had with President Trump in an effort to go after Trump for harm caused to them related to January 6th, completely ignoring and obliterating attorney-client privilege in this country. Marjorie Taylor Greene recently stated that people are beginning to ask if Speaker Mike Johnson has been blackmailed, considering his conservative stances compared to recent bills passed involving full-term abortion, the border, and other serious issues. But this is what happens, folks. This is the deep state. It's an elite group of people embedded within our government that have usurped so much power that they control everything in this country. It doesn't matter who is speaker. They will get to them either way. A good person becomes speaker, and then all of a sudden here comes the deep state right behind them to dig up dirt from their past or threaten to murder their entire family if they don't play ball. And they'll do it too, because they have become that powerful. Get it yet? And here's some major news. They must not be too confident about rigging the 2024 election, as we've reported on several preparations being made by the left and their deep state bodyguard should Trump win another term, including an entire group dedicated to fighting Trump at every turn if he wins the presidency. Now, Joe Biden has introduced new rules to make sure Trump is unable to uproot members of the deep state from our government. You won't believe this. Want to keep watching? YouTube continues to ban our channel and remove our truthful reporting, previously labeling our content as, quote, harmful to the public. Support us and sign up for full segments at thewerffreport.com, where we can say exactly what we want without the censorship or suppression. Only $6.99 a month or $49.99 a year. You can also make a one-time donation by clicking the new donate button at the top right corner of thewerffreport.com to donate any amount you like and support us even more. We truly can't do this without you, so please support us today. Go to thewerffreport.com to sign up or donate. God bless you all, God bless President Trump, and God bless America.